To give us an inside perspective from the ground, I do want to welcome in Jim Colgan, one of the thousands trapped at Burning Man. I do want to mention, Jim and I go back. We were both John S. Knight Fellows at Stanford. Jim, it is good to see you, my friend, albeit not in these circumstances. Jim, can we start with how things devolved? I know that you're being told to shelter in place. You say things really went downhill starting on Friday.
They did, Natasha. Everybody was having a very good time. It had been mild. And then all of a sudden, the heavens opened and it started pouring rain. So wherever people were, they were suddenly told they weren't allowed go on any of the art cars. No vehicles were allowed, not even bicycles. And then it was even very hard as a pedestrian to walk around. Trying to move around on the playa suddenly became a very difficult task because it turned into this slimy mud and it became very difficult to move around. You had to either take off your shoes, wear your socks, or put plastic bags over them in order to get anywhere. So all of a sudden, things quickly came to a halt.
And we know we're hearing about these food and water shortages, a dire bathroom situation because they can't pump out the waste. What is the worst of it at this point?
Yeah, well, I say for me and for most people I spoke to, the worst of it in the beginning, when we realized that it was serious, we were told that there was a shelter in place order just to either stay where you are or if your campus closed, go there and don't go anywhere else. And then the dawning realization came, wait a sec, if no vehicles can come, then the porta potties, the toilets around here that everybody uses, they could not be serviced. So it became one of the biggest fears. And sure enough, they filled pretty quickly. And people were told on the radio here and other sort of the organizers' official statements to maybe try and use the toilets for necessary purposes. But then today, I have to say, there were some cheers around, and I looked around to see what the cheers were about, and it was because one of those toilet trucks had made its way in and was about to clear the public toilets. So that happened.
These blessings, these blessings you don't expect to be cheering from during your Burning Man experience. Can I ask, on a serious note, how are people reacting to the news of the individual who died? Is this sparking fear or extra concern as everyone is being asked to stay in place and not leave?
What's interesting here is we don't have a lot of access to news from the outside world. Like there is more internet now, both provided by the organization and some people turning on their sat links like I'm doing here thanks to a campmate. So there hasn't been a whole lot of absorption of outside news. So not a lot of people are talking about that. But there are a lot of signs around camps, a lot of warnings about generators and how dangerous the electrical situation can be. But they're also, everybody is being urged to conserve food, to make sure their neighbors have enough resources and that they are rationing, because for a lot of the time we didn't know when we were going to be able to leave a little more than what they planned. So we're hoping that's not going to be, too much more, or then things will get scary. But I think people are very much banding together and are trying to, stick with what they have.
Yeah, Jim. And, I know it was so hard for you to even find a spot today where the connection was strong enough to do this. I'm so grateful that you took the time. I know you mentioned as well, I just want to note for our viewers that you have been seeing people defying that order to shelter in place, taking bikes and just booking it and trying to get their way out. And you're just not sure what's become of them. But Jim Colgan, live for us on the ground in Burning Man. I truly appreciate your time. Stay well. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.